Namaskar, Abhishek, once again with a new episode and unlocking the stars with Abhishek, a series on Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. So in this series, we are just witnessing a great discussion between two great souls, Maharshi Parashara and Maharshi Maitre. So this is in the form of questions between a student and teacher, and we are just trying to understand what these two gurus are discussing so that we could have some knowledge. So in the last episode, we have discussed about the Aries Rasi. So great guru is revealing facts about the Rasis. So as I told you, one by one, I'm going to each Rasi, touching upon the each Rasis, what gurus are talking about the Rasis. So I'm not in a mood of rushing because these are the building blocks of the great astrological knowledge. So the foundation has to be very strong. So I'm literally not rushing, and one by one I'm just going to each rasis. So in this episode, as per my plan, I will restrict myself to only one verse that is dedicated to Taurus Vrish Rasi. So before going into the real discourse, a discourse of great guru, let's remember my Gurudev and the Lord of the Lord. Om Pasunam Patim Papunasam Paresam Gajendra Sekiritim Vasanam Varenyam Jatajut Madhe Aspuran Gangavarim Mahadevamekam Asmarami Asmararim. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. So you remember when the first rasis we touched Mes Rasi. So in the Mes Rasi, we just go to the celestial sphere. We just go to the heaven and then picked up the stars and then do the collection. And the collection is the Rasi, the Dher is called the Rasi, the Zodiac sign. So now we are following the great guru and we are doing the same thing. Now the great guru is talking about the Taurus. So before entering into the real verse, real Mahaguru Vak, verse number 8, I will just try to give you a bit background so that it would be easy to enter into the real essence of this verse. So basically, let's come to the heaven, let's come to the celestial sphere and take Kritika, just picked up the stars. So take Kritika Nakshatra 3 charan and put in the bag, and then Rohini 4 charan, put in the same bag, and then Mriksira 2 charan, put in the same bag. So now your collection is ready. 9 charan of nakshatras are ready, and that collection, that Dher, that bunch of that group of stars are called Taurus in this case. So that's a Taurus, that's a Vrish Rasi. So if you go back to the Rasi Swarupa Adhyay first verses, then Mahaguru said it's like a Taurus is like a Anand of the Kalapurus. So he is the face of the Kalapurus, or he is the face of the Mahavishnu. So he has already provided that, he has already given that sanket about the Taurus. So Taurus, we call Taurus Vrishabh. So Vrishabh is one of the name of Lord Shiva also. And when you go to the Shiva Sahasranam, I belong to that school of thought, so I'm just giving more example from there. And Vrishabh, anyone who is very big, the biggest, you can call them Vrishabh like that. Vrishabh is Nandi Maharaj, also be called Nandi called also Vrishabh. And Vrishabh is really the ox, Baal is the Vrishabh. So here we will restrict ourselves as a Baal, as an ox, and we will apply the same method of the Sanket Shastra, same method of the trying to correlate, trying to align the characteristics of the ox with this Rasi, and in this way you can very beautifully understand the Rasi characteristics. Um, I'm repeating these things. Our great guru, uh, he must have realization about the characteristics of animal kingdom and everything, so that how nicely, how beautifully he has aligned those characteristics with the rasis, so that his student or anybody who has less intellect like us can understand. So this is the teaching plan of the great guru. So like remember, like a Nandi Maharaj, remember, like any bell, any ox. So he got a rectangular sort of face, the mouth, and wide one, and the chest is also, you can have the wide and big and beautiful neck you can have. And so this will be more effective when it is in the lagna, in the ascendant. That would be more prominent, because that's a tanu, that's the whole tanu bhav is will come like that. So absolutely perfectly Taurus you can't never ever get, because other modification factors always play into the role, like other planets are also there. So perfectly Taurus you can't get it, or perfectly any Rasi's characteristics you can't get it, because a lot of modification factors are playing simultaneously. But at least the Taurus characteristics, what is the Taurus characteristics, we are here to watch the discussion, and so that we can have some understanding. Also, if we think about the ox, the characteristics sort of thing. So got he got the ability to carry more and more heavy weight, even more weight than his weight. So he has that much ability. And in ancient time there was a balgari, bullet cart, that was the most commonly used vehicle at the time. So ox are being used for these purposes. And second thing, when you go to correlate these things, they have ability to continue focus on one task. So that is giving some flavor of the sthirta, the because this is not a char rasi, this is achar rasi, this is fixed rasi. So that sthirta, that fixedness is coming out from these characteristics of the ox. So I just want to correlate that things to you for your better understanding. And before entering into the verse, the two small things I just want to remind you, like it's a even sign, so it's a female sign, so it's a somme sign. So he's not going to fight just like mace unilaterally. Uh, it's a soft sign. It's a somme sign. If you go and if you try to provoke the ox, then only he will come and take the revenge and all. Otherwise he's not going to do anything. And so these sort of things we have to keep in mind before entering into the real verse of the Mahaguru. Now let's come with me and let's watch what Mahaguru is saying in verse number 8. So I'm reading verse number 8 for all of us. So Parashara Uvacha Swetah Sukradhipato Dirghasa Chaturvari Bali Yamayeta Gramyo Vanij Bhumi Raja Pristhodayo Brisaha. So he is giving color. So he is saying it's having white color. So color is white color, Swetaha. And the Lord, who is the Lord? So Lord is the Venus is the Lord. So Venus is the Lord of Vrish. Venus is the Lord of Taurus. And Dirghata, so it's a Dirgha, Lamba Sarir, Dirgha body. It's a big body, big built. It's like an ox, big built. And Chatuspad, because you can correlate like that, ox having that the four-footed animal, so it got Chatuspad. And then Ratri Bali. So it is again, it's a Ratri Vali. A Yam Yeta, so Yam ki Disa. What is the direction of Yam? So Dakshin Disa, south direction is the direction of Yam. So in that direction, he resides. So in Dakshin Disa, in south he resides. And Grame Vanij Bhumi Raja. So Gramchari, because you can understand where ox can reside, where the villages are, where people are, and people are doing in agricultural era. People are doing like a agriculture sort of thing using ox. So it's related to the commerce. So that's why it is saying like that Gramachari and Bas Jati. That's why this is because it's related to the commerce, related to the business community, and the same thing like. Is a earth element, having the earth element sthirta. So it got a sthirta, it got a stability. It is the commerce, it is the business. So earth element is it having earth element. And similarly the gun is rajogun, because they want to produce something and they want to bhog that produce. So that's the rajogun is there. And Sukra is Venus is the Lord, so Venus is Lord, so obviously Venus will provoke for the Rajguna. Venus is a Rajasic planet. And Prishtodai, so we have discussed three types of rising style of the signs. So it is again the Prishtodai. So that is the driver that we will discuss. Even Maharshi Parashara will discuss in detail, but at the point as a Rasic characteristics, he is providing all sort of knowledge. So this is the Vrish, this is the Taurus. So we can think like that. It's a Soumya, it's a female, it's having white color, it's resides in Dakshin Disa, and it's a Bali in the night, and it's in village oriented. And commerce, and the Basajati means related to the commerce people, and the element is earth. So this sort of thing the Taurus has, and the ownership is of Venus. So this is Taurus, what Gurudev has provided us. So now in the end, I pray for you and pray for everybody with the Sukra mantra, because the Lord of this Taurus is Sukradev. So that's why. So, Himkund Mrinalabham Daityanam Paramam Gurum Sarvasastra Vaktaram Bhargavam Pranamamyaham. Om Santi Santi Santi. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. Jai Guru.